cafeteria that said white only and colored only.
School district spokesperson tells me the signs were a part of a history lesson about Ruby Bridges, the first black child to desegregate an all-white public school in the South. Still, that didn't extinguish the firestorm. A group of parents voiced their disappointment about the signs on social media and at a school board meeting. Wednesday, I spoke with one parent who asked I not show her face for this report. She says because she spoke out against the signs, she now fears retaliation.
To limit as much backlash I can. Because
Wednesday morning, the school principal sent a message to parents that read in part, quote, in this instance, the teacher did not adhere to the approved resources or recommended lessons provided by the district. While we do not believe there was any ill intent, the activity was not included in the teacher's submitted lesson plan and was not approved by school administrators.
my son was over a fountain drinking and ridiculed because there was a colored only sign above and cafeteria that said white only and colored only.
Man, look, all I want to say is this. Sexy Red is in Dubai. She in Dubai twerking on live. Lil Durk is about to get approved bond for murder for hire. You feel me? Young Thug is mad that don't nobody want to play his music because he got a certain type of stipulations and stuff with his damn studio time. But while all that's going on, we got schools putting up colored only signs on the water fountains. While you worried about Sexy Red, Lil Durk, and Young Thug, they putting colored only signs in front of the damn water fountains and then saying it was just a social experiment that wasn't even approved by the principal. The principal did not approve it. They did it on their own because racism is alive. You feel me? They did that colored only shit. You feel me? Because they hate black people. That's why they did it. They didn't do it for nothing. The water is the same. The bathrooms is the same. I don't want to sit on no damn toilet seat any damn way that white people sit on. The hell, they got all type of germs and diseases. They did that shit for psychological warfare. Like real talk. Because what water fountain do the Chinese drink out of? Or the Africans? You feel me? Or the Arabs. It was Arabs here. They act like it wasn't nothing but just black and white people here. During the time of segregation, it was Arabs here. What a no Arab allowed signs was that?
Hey, Salakia. If I could real quick. Hey, off topic real quick, but hey, did you see Sexy Red in that little outfit? I ain't gonna lie, she looked halfway decent in that little outfit where she was covered up. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. This was before the twerking on the balcony though, Salakia. But
you falling short of the glory is what the Bible says.
Oh shit, hey, Salakia.
A little short of the glory. They're like real talk. But yeah though.
No, but
our minds is occupied with all this other stuff. Yeah. We're not realizing what's right in front of us, which is racism.
And if I could, to the point, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was just trying to be funny right there, but to the point, I blame Christianity. And if you ain't never heard it before, fuck Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is his fault. And then we get this right here, and then we get mothers and fathers mad about this, right? Well, really, what the fuck you mad for? Because y'all folks wanna integrate with these people any goddamn way. We had our own schools, we had our own colleges, we had our own teachers, we had our own every goddamn thing. Y'all wanted to integrate with these people. What the fuck is you mad now for? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it's racism there. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck is you mad for? This is what you wanted. You wanted your kid to go to the school with the white kids. So why are you mad that a teacher put a colored and a white only? What you mad about? This is what you fought for. When we had our own shit. If we still had our own shit, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have to worry about a teacher putting a white only and a colored only because it wouldn't be no goddamn white people in the school.
Right.
Wouldn't be no white teachers in there to do that shit. You would have black teachers. You would have all black students. And we don't give a damn if they're racist. Be racist, but you over there though.
Mm-hmm.
We thriving over here.
Right. And it's 2025.
You feel me?
2025. Let's play some of the
School
videos.
district spokesperson tells me the signs were a part of a history lesson about Ruby Bridges, the first black child to desegregate an all-white public school in the South.
Now they try to clean it up by saying it was an experiment about Ruby Bridges. First of all, Black History Month was like 2 months ago.
Right.
Let's start there. That was like 2 months ago. That is not why y'all did that shit. Y'all did that because y'all racist, man.
First.
Same way when somebody say, I have a black friend. I'm not racist. That's racist in itself. So like you're racist right there.
Black friend.
They're saying you got a black friend. You racist for saying that. Like real talk.
Still, that didn't extinguish the firestorm. A group of parents voiced their disappointment about the signs on social media and at a school board meeting. Wednesday, I spoke with one parent who asked I not show her face for this report. She says because she spoke out against the signs, she now fears retaliation.
To limit as much.
It's like, so that's what I'm saying right there. You feeling a retaliation for speaking out against a sign that your child had to see the racism that really goes on in this country. So what are you really mad about? Your child having to see the racism, or him not believing that the racism is over with and everybody's the same? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what the fuck y'all fought for.
Right. So look, so the teacher wasn't scared of putting the sign up.
Right.
You scared of speaking against it.
Like, come on, sir. You said it way better than I did. So like,
you telling me racism ain't
like,
alive? Racism is not alive right now? You scared to say, you scared to show your face to speak on the racism, but they wasn't scared to post it up in front of your kid's face.
Right.
Man, that's wild as hell, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Right.
I'd have took all my kids out of school and now y'all homeschool. Do you see the racism? You see these devils don't like us? You see this? I don't care how many of them smile in your face or say, we friends. Let's play together at recess. Whatever. No, they hate you.
Hell no, man. That shit over with. I'm telling you, these white folks will never love black people. You could think it all you want, that racism is over with. These white people will never love you. They'll never forget that you was their property one day.
Right.
They'll never forget that you was their property and they owned you like they owned a fucking dog. They'll never forget it.
Right.
I don't care about how many times you get drafted in the NFL. You hear me? They don't care about none of that. How many movies you play in. They don't care. We always been in entertainment. We've been in entertainment since we've been in slavery.
Right. Shucking and jiving.
A football, or you know how to rap, you know how to sing. They don't care what. It just went
prize
viral.
Fighters. That's where boxing come from. The prize fighters.
It's just a video just went viral. NBA YoungBoy in the mall, and all the people that ran up to him, they asked, name 3 songs. They couldn't name one. Like real talk. They couldn't name one song. That's what I'm saying. Us being famous and being celebrities, that's not fixing nothing.
Right.
It's always been the entertainment, man. These people, celebrities come and go. You feel me? Like real talk.
Much backlash.
I probably couldn't name 3 NBA YoungBoy songs either, though. I ain't.
Morning, the school principal sent a message to parents that read in part, quote, in this instance, the teacher did not adhere to the approved resources or recommended lessons provided by the district.
Right. She ain't approved. It ain't get approved. You feel me?
Well, did it not get approved because parents was mad about it, or did it not get approved because it just wasn't approved, though?
Man, they said that they did not approve it. The school district did not approve that. They did it anyway. And you telling me it ain't got nothing to do with racism? Man, stop it.
And look, I feel like if a parent wasn't trying to go off on it, the school district would have never had to say it wasn't approved.
Man, look, that's what I'm saying. Look, the parent that did the parents that did speak up, that's the only reason why we know about it.
Right, and that's the only reason why they had to put their report out.
We would have never known about it if nobody would have said nothing. Like real talk. And where the fathers at? You feel me? This women getting interviewed and shit. Where the hell the fathers at? You feel me? Nowhere to be found.
No fault divorces because the woman thought she was better than the man. So like it.
Or he didn't want to pay for the pussy.
Or he didn't want to pay for the high value prostitute.
Yeah. He ain't want to
Or,
pay for,
or the woman wanted to be a housewife and
and
didn't
she
want
ain't
to
want
pay
to be a
nothing, but
housewife.
he fell off, and then she left him anyway. Now she got to do 100% of it and raise the kid, but realize she's a horrible parent.
Yeah, that's rough. I ain't gonna lie.
Show her face for this report. She says because she spoke out against traders.
If I
My
could,
son
if you can get a second Maccabees 7:31, you know, probably.
was over a fountain drinking and ridiculed because there was a coloreds only sign above and
You
cafeteria.
said 7 and 41,
31, Honey Creek.
7 and 31.
That sound racist as hell. I go there. My child go to Honey Creek Elementary. Like real talk.
We know water ain't going no way.
That should just sound racist as hell. Honey Creek. Oh, lynch niggas.
It's the book of 2 Maccabees chapter 7 and verse 31. And though that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
Right, and this is talking about the Greeks. Who is the Greeks right now? The Americans. The Americans is the sons and daughters of the Romans and the Greeks.
Right.
And throughout generations, they have been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews. Who are the Hebrews? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians.
Right.
That's what they do. They come up with all these different tactics, these different psychological tactics, and you know, let's make colored only signs, and let's do colored only bathrooms, and let's do segregation. Let's do all this stuff to make these people, you feel me, know that we superior to them. You feel me? That's the point of all this stuff. That's the reason why they say colored sign and white.
Right.
Not colored white Arab. You know, because then that would be equality. If it was colored, white, Arab, Chinese, but it's just colored and white. Letting you know the colors drink here and everybody else can drink here. That's what it's letting it be known. Because I guarantee you the Arabs, the Chinese, they drunk out the white water fountain.
Right.
I guarantee you they did during the time of segregation.
Africans too.
And Africans too.
Come. Shall not escape the hands of God.
But that's what we keep trying to tell people. White people will not escape the hand of God. You can keep coming up with all these tactics, these laws, trying to destroy blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But at the end of the day, you're not going to escape the hand of God. Like real talk. It's not going to happen.
That's right.
Yeah, we have dropped that. We do got one more video. I forgot about it. We're gonna break this down real quick.
Come, sir.